Wow, Chinese shoes, are they worth it? Probably not. Okay, now listen, I got these shoes on AliExpress for 50 euros, okay? And obviously they're fakes. Do they look like the real thing? Well, pretty similar from far away, but I'm gonna show you some key differences and some quality issues with these shoes and the reasons why you should not buy them unless you're buying them for 20 USD, which is actually above their production value. These shoes actually cost like $13 to produce. If you think about buying these shoes on AliExpress, do not do it, you're just overpaying. And definitely do not do it if you don't see the real picture of how they're gonna be, okay? Now we're gonna start with some issues actually that concern the quality. Okay, so basically, well, it's pretty expected, but most of these shoes that come from China, and they have these things that are just the glue marks. Actually, that's nothing huge. Most of shoes that come from China have them, but they're pretty easy to remove. Yeah, that's the first issue, nothing huge, but we move further, and there are actually some things that change in design that are not on a real shoe. The paint here, it's definitely not like on the real shoe, okay? Look at a picture of the real shoe. Yeah, see, it's different. But also the paintwork on these is awful. It looks like it was done by a 3-year-old Vietnamese child, and it probably was, okay? Looking at these red stripes on the back, yeah, they look pretty badly painted from the under. If you're looking from the top, maybe you don't even see it, but from back, I mean, they look awful. And also, the paint is here and over the stripes where it should not be. Also on these things you can actually see some glue marks around them as well. And what is this thing? Well, that's some quality issues. I think I can actually scrape it off, but that's some quality issue. That's some serious quality issue, okay? You can see it from really far away. Yeah, that is mainly why you should not buy them. Also, on both pairs there are issues with these parts here. There's white and you can see them very well. Maybe not so much on the other one, but on this one it's pretty evident. Also other things, the insole, okay? They do have the air technology or whatever the mushy thing technology is, but the insole is not glued in, so you can easily take it out. But the insole, I don't know how it is on these real shoes, but on these ones in particular, it's like a foam thing, okay? I don't know if that's a real thing on these, but whatever. The size is pretty true. I bought 45 European. And they fit me with no problems, okay? Now, the size isn't really an issue on these because they make them pretty precisely. More issues. Maybe this material they use for the outer sole on the bottom is not as clear as it is on the real shoe. This text right here differs a lot from the real text that's on the real shoes in terms of color. This one is more like pink. On the real shoes, it's really red. It's really bright red, but this is pink. Like, what? Now, there's a lot of glue coming out of this part and it's sticky, I can feel it. Yeah, and also, these parts here, they're not as round as they should be. Fine, whatever, only like certain people could notice that. The text, as far as it goes, seems to say why not, and yeah, that's pretty convincing, whatever. And inside, it's why not as well. And inside it also has like the 23, but you can't see because there's no light. Well, the issue with these is actually that they cost around $70 on AliExpress, which is definitely not what they're worth. The real street value for this is like 20 USD, and the production is like $13 for a pair, not for a single shoe. So unless you know what you're buying, unless you get pictures of how your shoes are going to be exactly and what quality they're going to be, do not buy these on the internet. If you're in China, you're probably gonna find these and then you can see them yourself, and then maybe if you like the quality, yeah, it's good buy. But also, these are not made in China, these are made in Vietnam. Vietnam is pretty much known for their lower product quality, and you might want to look out or find out where these shoes are made from if you're buying on the internet before you buy them. Also, they came in this really bad box, and there's literally like, it's just a shipping box, but it comes from China, and if the shoes are made in Vietnam, it's probably some reseller just buying them in China and selling them to you for like a 3 times higher price, which is not good, okay? Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to buy these shoes for real basketball, like, do not do it. That's a bad idea. But if you just want them to look cool, and if you like the looks, you know, yeah, it's not that bad. But do not be scammed. It's not worth the $70 they ask there.